A lucid love brain is the most painful state of existence. A lucid love brain phenomenon. Many women know that a certain man isn't particularly good for them, or even realize that he'll never marry them. Or if they do marry, they can imagine how terrible married life would be, yet they still can't let go of this person. Is it because they don't know he's not good for them? Actually, that's not the case. They know he's not good, that he can't provide value as a partner or positive companionship, and that he can't even manage basic communication to solve problems. But they just can't leave. The fundamental reason isn't that they don't want to leave, but that they can't. From a psychological perspective, there are two deep-rooted reasons for this lucid love brain state. First, their personality isn't independent, and they tend to fuse with others in an unhealthy way. In psychology, it's believed that humans have an innate need to merge with others to ensure survival in this world. Whether pathological or healthy, fusion can bring a certain satisfaction to the individual. However, if there are constant conflicts in a relationship, yet facing separation causes great pain, that's a sign of unhealthy fusion. How does this unhealthy fusion develop? The answer lies in the influence of the parents' relationship. According to attachment theory, if a person lacks a deep sense of security, they instinctively perceive the world as dangerous and are prone to unhealthy fusion with others. For instance, if a mother frequently hits and scolds her child, causing pain, the child should naturally distance themselves to avoid hurt. Yet children who are beaten still cry and hug their mothers. This is essentially a form of pathological fusion. In the child's instinctive consciousness, they'd rather endure their mother's abuse than survive alone. The reason is their extreme lack of security. They believe they need someone by their side to survive. Otherwise, they feel utterly helpless and panicked. So often, your inability to leave someone isn't because you truly love them or have a deep connection. It's because your personality hasn't achieved true independence. You'd find it hard to leave anyone, regardless of who they are, even if it's a lover. You feel that staying with this familiar person at least preserves that little sense of security you have. The second reason is a natural fear of being loved, feeling unworthy of love. The typical characteristic of such a person is feeling they have no other options and that their value is very low. They think that even if they break up, it would be hard to find someone else, or deep down they feel they don't deserve better. So they settle for someone barely satisfactory, at least knowing where this person's flaws lie. Especially nowadays, many girls' parents might instill a misguided idea, telling their daughters, "It's okay, as long as you get married, this man will learn to take care of the family after marriage." But let me tell you, this is very difficult. Some people's core personality is just like that. If you think you can endure it, live a steady life, or turn a blind eye in an attempt to force yourself into marriage, we're not trying to scare you, but it's highly likely that you'll regret it as soon as you step into it. If you were overlooked or unloved as a child, you might tend to cling desperately to even the smallest bit of happiness. You might feel that as long as this person shows you even a tiny bit of affection, they're willing to keep rolling around in this bit. But what's the truth? You actually deserve someone better and could pursue a more beautiful marital relationship. But you've given up due to your own fears. Path to growth and self-improvement. So when you feel you have no other choices in life, you lose all judgment. But when you vaguely feel that what you're doing isn't right, that's when you need to realize it's time to wake up. Either find ways to increase your options by expanding your social circle, meeting new people, increasing your sample size, and filtering out someone who truly matches you. Or learn to cultivate your personal independence and make up for what you lacked in your original family. It's better to choose pain than to become numb. Numbness, in essence, is repeating the same worthless actions. But if you can awaken in pain, that pain might open up a path for growth. So no matter how conflicted you are confused you are now, you need to see clearly. Recognize every card in your hand. Understand the boundaries of your abilities and desires. Think more about how to leverage resources that can affect you positively. Otherwise, you'll remain stuck in place, unable to jump out of this pit. If you enjoyed this series, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your free likes are the greatest encouragement for me. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.